Kara, Zoe.
Look to your right. The red. Hello and welcome to the World of Flying Bird Show here at Utah's Hogle Zoo. Have you enjoyed the show so far? Yeah! Alright, well, my name is Nick Harris, and today we are so excited because we get to share our love and passion for these incredible birds with all of you. So let's get started. Once again, from high into the south towards that American flag, here comes the Harris's hawk. Now you won't find Harris's hawks here in Utah. Our winters are just a bit too cold for them, but they can be found in warmer climates. Places like New Mexico, Arizona, southern Texas, and even Mexico. Off she goes, the Harris's hawk. Now, this next birdie is always really popular here at the show. His name is Poco, and he is a yellow-naped Amazon parrot. Now, Poco is one of the most talented mimics I've ever met. Thank you, Caitlin. We're going to see if he can do some mimicking for us right now. Can you start off with a great big hello, Poco?
Hello, Poco.
Again.
Hello, Poco.
All right, that was great. Now, we're going to try a few animal sounds. Can you bark like a dog? That's an awfully small dog. Now, how about an animal you could find on a farm? What about a rooster? Very good. Okay. You guys really liked that one, didn't you? Now, I've got a lot of these folks out here, they have cats at home. That's right, a cat. Now, we're going to have to make this even tougher. There's no way he's getting this next one. Bugs Bunny. Oh, he got it. Poco, I want you to take a really good look at our audience out here. What do you think? Very nice looking group. And now, Poco, I don't say this to all my birds, but I love you. I love you. It's never the response you want. Poco, I love you.
I don't blame you.
What?
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you. How rude. Let's see if you can whistle us a little tune. How about I Left My Heart in San Francisco? That was wonderful. Now we're going to try a little singing. This old man, he played knick-knack on my thumb with a... Good job. Right, at least he's on pitch. Now we'll try another classic. How much is that doggy in the window? Great job. Okay. Now this next one is actually Poco's favorite song to sing. This time I want you to sing I Left My Heart in San Francisco. That was pretty good. Kinda meh. You know, I know you can do it better, and you left out a part. You just said Francisco. It's San Francisco. Okay, try again. Come on, even bigger. Sand. Okay, good job. All right. Now, Poco, I gotta ask, are you a pretty bird? Louder. You certainly are, and I just love the way that he answers this next question with a question. Hey, Poco, what you doing? What you doing? Very good. Now, believe it or not, Poco here, he actually has a favorite color. What do you guys think it might be? Green. Most people think it's green.
My favorite color.
It certainly is. Well, I think more and more of us are making green our favorite color. That's fantastic, because if you're being green, that means you're taking care of our environment. I heard a couple other guesses out there. Let's give them a color test just to make sure. What do you think about red? Orange? Yellow? Blue? Purple? Pink? Green?
My favorite color.
It is definitely green. Poco, you were awesome. Will you tell everybody out here? Will you tell everyone goodbye?
Bye, bye, bye.
That is Poco, our yellow-named Amazon parrot, finding us all to be green. You know, these beautiful birds, they come from the rainforest of South America. He's flying over. I want you to notice just how silently he flies. Owls have specially designed feathers that allow for sound. Hardly even made a whisper, huh? Now, those special feathers, they allow the owl to use their hearing while they're in flight. Not to mention, whatever they're hunting won't hear them coming. Now, you normally wouldn't see a barn owl out during the daytime like this, as they are strictly nocturnal, which means they're only awake at night. We'll get them right down here for a closer look. And they get their name because they often nest in abandoned buildings, sometimes even in barns. Now, barn owls, they're incredibly beneficial. I mentioned they eat a lot of rodents, and scientists say that a barn owl that lives to be 10 will eat 11,000 rodents over its lifetime, and they can live much longer than that. In fact, this barn owl here, he is 19 years old. We've got one more sound device. This one's so quiet, I can't hear it. Let's see if the owl can find it. See, he's using that heart-shaped face, just like a satellite dish, to direct sound into his ears. He's listening. Looks like he's locked on. You know, had that been a mouse scratching on a piece of grain behind a barn, he could have found it without ever even seeing it. And hawks and owls, they do us such an incredible service, eating up all those harmful rodents. In fact, we would be overrun if it wasn't for birds of prey. And when we first moved into this theater down here, we had a problem with rats, we had a problem with mice, gophers, voles. But ever since we moved in those birds of prey, I haven't seen a mouse, I haven't seen a rat, I haven't seen anything like that ever since. That's great. The kids are really excited about that, aren't they? They're so excited. What is it? What is it? Rats? Yes, you guys are listening and learning. I'm doing my job. That is awesome. You saw them? I don't see him anymore. You know what, that road? Yes, that's right, that rodent problem. It is behind us now, huh? Right now, I need a volunteer. I need somebody who wants me to help me train a falcon. Let's see, this is really tough. Looks like we got a lot of really good falcon trainers out here. Do you want to help me? Yeah, come on down. Okay, I want you to stand right here and put on this great big glove for me, okay? This is on your left hand. That is perfect. Now, what is your name?
Sheila,
And where are you from, Sheila?
Park City.
And have you trained a falcon before?
No.
No? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay. Sheila, I want you to hold up your hand big and strong, just like that. You're going to be a steady perch for me, right? Okay, perfect. Are you ready, Sheila? Here comes the Aplamado falcon. Coming right on into Sheila for a perfect landing. Look at that. That was awesome. Now, I want you to have him do a little circle and come back. You made him do that before I even asked you. I want a bigger circle this time, okay? Take off. Now say, come back.
Come back.
Boom. Right back to your hand. I want an even bigger circle, Shayla. Hey, that was too small. I want a bigger one.
Come
That's
back.
it. There we go. Look at that. Right back to Shayla.
Cool.
For a perfect landing. Now this time, they can go all the way to the top of the theater. Now, Aplamado falcons, they come from Central and South America. And these beautiful little birds, they eat a huge variety of prey. Anything from insects up to birds that are bigger than they are. Now, this time, Shayla, I want you to tell him to go home.
Go home.
Off he goes. The Aplamado falcon. You were such a great bird trainer. I've got a prize. Our African collared raven. His name is Jero. Come on out here, Jero. There you are. Now, recent research, it suggests that the raven is one of our planet's most intelligent avian species. Now, Jero, what do you do when you see $5 out there? $5, right up there. Right up there, buddy. All right. And what do we do with all those nice $5 bills? Into my pocket. You are great. Have a seat. Okay. He's all warmed up. Can I get a volunteer at the 20? Just kidding. Would you like that $5 back? Or would you like to make that a donation? You want to donate it? That is so kind of you. I've got a gift coming your way. Stand up for me again. Hold out your hand, palm flat. Now, do you like to travel? He's going to take these up to you airmail. He puts them in your hand. Just close your fingers. And you just got 3 round-trip, all-expense-paid tickets. Tried the carousel here at the zoo. All right. Roundest trip I've ever been. Now, Cheryl, she wants...
Voice suit does come in handy in the wild because it helps you alert the rest of the flock to the presence of predators. Again, you might want to cover your ears. We'll remind them one more time, by the way, it's so important to choose your pets wisely. Can you scream? And can you tell everyone goodbye? And that's Bo, our blue and gold macaw. We're going to go ahead and send Bo back in. Well, they're really big, so hold your arm nice and sturdy, make a good perch. Get ready from the back of the theater. No, I'm just kidding. We're bringing down Buttercup, our rock dove. Here she comes for a perfect landing. How does that feel? Speechless. Is he an excellent bird trainer, though? You know, it's been said that if you see a white dove on your wedding day, you'll be ensured a lifetime of happiness. You getting married anytime soon, huh? You are? Congratulations! I'm sure Buttercup will bring you lots of happiness. You did so good. I have a prize for you. You need to do a few more things.
Love it when they vocalize like that in flight. The auger buzzards, they come from eastern and central Africa. In that region, they are the most common large hawk. When she came swooping over, you might notice that beautiful brick red tail of hers, very similar to the red-tailed hawk we saw at the beginning of the program. So she's probably also one of Jonathan's favorite birds. Now, the red-tailed hawk and the auger buzzard, they fill the same niche on different continents. They feed on small mammals, reptiles, and even other birds. Now, golden eagles, they can be found all throughout the northern hemisphere, and we even have them right here in Utah. And they get their name from those beautiful gold-colored feathers on the backs of their necks, and they are incredible predators. They've been clocked diving at speeds of over 150 miles per hour. Now, they primarily eat jackrabbits, but they can take prey much, much larger. Send him off over your heads one more time. Off he goes, the golden eagle!
What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with the guns down. Telling me I got to
The hyacinth macaw. The green-winged macaw. Now, this next bird is the emblem of our nation. It's the American bald eagle. Now, not so long ago, due to things like habitat destruction, pollution, and an extremely harmful pesticide called DDT, bald eagles, they were disappearing at an alarming rate. But we as Americans, we took notice. We weren't about to let our nation's symbol disappear for future generations. So we banned harmful pesticides, we cleaned up their environments, and today, the bald eagle has become one of our nation's greatest wildlife success stories. They've been removed from the endangered species list, and they've made a full recovery. Here comes our American bald eagle's freedom and liberty. And let's hear it for taking care of the emblem of our nation. We have one last message from our blue and gold macaw over here. And for our grand finale, we've got feathers floating down right over your heads. Check it out. Right. Now, there was one bird that we didn't really talk about much in our show, but he's definitely one of our favorites. His name is Ollie. He's our trained rooster. Come on out, Ollie. Take a bow. There we go. And that's all he does. Don't laugh, that took us 2 months to teach him that, okay? I'd like to introduce you to everyone who made our show possible. We have Caitlin with Freedom. With Liberty, it's Shannon. And we couldn't do the show without Maddie working hard. And Nick doing an awesome job on our music. Yeah, Nick. Now, we want to thank all of our ushers for helping everything run smoothly, but most of all, we want to thank all of you for joining us.
Oh. Oh, wait, no.
spitting it out. He keeps on like spitting it out. He doesn't want it. He keeps on wait. Who's doing that?
It's just a mister. Okay.
And then again.
Look, here it is. Hurry. Boston Amelia, hurry.
Oh, he's so cute.
Where's she?
Maybe we should put the brakes on too.
It's just like I let it Have you seen him?
Not like this, no. This, they didn't even have this open when we were here. This area right here.
Red